Today we are back with a FS19 mod review. We will be taking a look at a variety of mods. All of the mods are public and the links can be found down below in the description. Up first we'll be taking a look at a 06 Chevy Duramax. In this store can be found under the cars category. It has a starting price of $15,000, 550 horsepower with a top speed of 100 miles per hour. The truck here is color changeable. Now we do have a plow mount here on it, but let's take a look at the options. We do have a few different bumpers including the road armor, the ranch heavy, and the iron cross. All of those do come with a plow mount, and we do have a few different wheel options. We got the fuels, the moto, the stock, and also you guys can see very interesting design there. When taking a close look here at this truck, you guys can see it's a pretty sweet truck. It's a crew cab long bed here, updated tow mirrors, very nice looking wheels and tires on it with the plow mount. The upgraded the bumper looks like an upgraded hood as well. As we come around to the back, toolbox rack on the back with the exhaust coming out of bed. There isn't really too many exhausts coming out of the bed trucks here in 19, and so that is pretty cool to see. And we do have a bumper pole and a gooseneck hitch, and we do actually have a few straps as well. Once we hop here on the inside, we'll take a quick look here at all the working features. When you press X, the tailgate does go down, which is nice. We'll take a look here at all of the lights, reverse lights, everything like that does work. And up front, you guys can see we do have upgraded lights with lights there in the bumper. On the interior, looks like we do have some detailed working mirrors, working steering wheel, and working gauges. It is pretty detailed for a crew cab and for a Silverado this year. I'm excited to be back here in FS19 doing some mod reviews. Lately there have been quite a lot of mods coming out, and I do plan to do more and more of these and feature these amazing mods by the modders in the community. Now there was a previous version of the Silverado that I did feature in a review, but there were so many big changes to it I decided to kind of feature it in this review, showcasing all of those new upgrades to the truck. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Let me know how it is down below. Mine's been a bit busy so far, but it's been good. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Toyota Land Cruiser. This is a regular cab with a flatbed. This can be found under the cars category with a starting price of $60,000, 202 horsepower, 99 miles per hour. Now, we actually do have quite a lot of new colors here. You got metallics, matte, and satin, which is pretty sweet, and you have so many different ones. Now, for design features, you do have the snorkel, the upgraded bumper, and a few different bed options, oversized load, which is pretty cool, and it looks like a few spare tires and a repair kit. As we do a full walk around on, you guys can see pretty sweet truck. This is the satin red, really do like it. Great looking wheels and tires, and this overall has quite a lot of detail all the way around, and we do have a bumper pull hitch. Once we hop here on the inside, top speed is 75 miles per hour. We'll take a quick look here. We have 4 straps there in the bed. When you press X, all of these sides do come down. That's pretty handy for pallets and even attachments of bales and things like that. Now, one thing I've noticed about the truck, it's a pretty short wheelbase with the back wheel not in the center of the flatbed. So you might have a few problems, weight distribution, if you put the pallet right there on the back edge. Up front, we'll take a look there at all of those lights. We got the snorkel on it. Now on the interior, we do have working mirrors. We do have an interior camera view, but it's not too detailed. This has pretty good handling, looks to be no body roll, and I really do like the look of this. Hopefully we could get maybe an upgraded version with a new interior. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Hulk Ultra flatbed. This can be found under the trucks category. Has a starting price at $143,000, 400 horsepower with a top speed of 49 miles per hour. It's color changeable here with the design color being the flatbed, and we do have a few different options there for the exhaust and a few different engine options: Cummins, Cat, Mercedes, Detroit, which is pretty sweet. As we do a full walk around, you guys can see it's very similar to the in-game semi-truck, but with a big flatbed here on the back. Looks like we got tandem axle with an extra axle that does not fully go up or down. It's probably for when it sits a little bit lower on the suspension. That's what this wheel here is for. But we do a bumper hole hitch and quite a lot of straps. I really do like the diamond plate bed. That's pretty sweet, and all the straps work. Once we hop here on the inside, top speed is 71 miles per hour. All of the lights do work here on this, which is pretty awesome. And we do have those upgraded ones there. 2 beacon lights on the roof, on the interior, working mirrors, and gauges and steering wheel. Now, there actually have been quite a lot of edits of the in-game semi-trucks, different flatbeds, different types of trucks, and it's awesome to see all these different ones, including this flatbed. This truck probably will come in handy for hauling bales, pallets, or even some machinery. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys would like to see some hauling videos. I've done some in the past, but I'm not sure if we should kind of bring that back to the channel. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Lizard Cabover hauler truck. This truck is made for the forestry machines, which we'll take a look at here in the store. The truck can be found under the trucks category with a starting price of $150,000, 407 horsepower with a top speed of 49 miles per hour. We got a new color red, and you guys can see that's pretty cool. Now, you do have the forestry or the excavator, which is pretty cool. Now, this truck works really well with you guys can see the Ponce Scorpion or the Komatsu or even this smaller one here. As we do a full walkthrough here on the truck, very nicely done. As we come around to the side, just take a look at the detail here on this. This is pretty sweet. We do have working lights here in the back, and one awesome truck, interesting design, and this does work pretty well. We'll check all of the lights. Everything seems to be working there, which is pretty awesome. Now, it does look to have some straps on it, which will probably come in handy. Up next, with mouse controlled, you guys can see that goes down. You could drive it on and then lift it back up, which is pretty sweet. Now, a few details, you guys can see the drive axle does move, which is pretty awesome. On the interior, working gauges, working steering wheel, and mirrors. You guys can see pretty sweet interior, a ton of detail. Now, there is a little bit of body roll with the Cabover, which is pretty realistic. I really do like the design here of this truck, and maybe for logging, we'll put this to work. Great turning radius for a big truck. If you do have any cool models you guys would like me to feature here in these reviews, drop them down below. I really do enjoy interacting with you guys on all the different social media websites. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a new Holland Skidsteer. It can be found under the skid loader category with a starting price of $49,000. Now, currently in the game, which comes with the game, is the L218, the C232, but this one here is the L234, so it's a little bit bigger than the in-game version. 85 horsepower, 11 miles per hour for its top speed, and you do have the different color yellow. Up next, we'll take a look here at the options. You have different amount of weights, 210 pounds all the way down to 70 pounds there. Looks like just around 35 pounds per one. You have a light bar up front if you're working late at night, and finally you could get skinny wheels, which are pretty sweet. Really do like the look of that, and also being color changeable is awesome. As we do a full walk around, also this does come with a door, which is nice, and I really do like the size of it. You guys can see the weights do blend into the skid steer pretty nice, and that does make so that you can lift much more on it, which is pretty sweet. Everything works just like the in-game one. Steering, everything is on point. I mean, this is pretty sweet. We'll just check everything really quickly, and that's for reference. You guys can see that does lift pretty high up. Overall, one great skid steer, and I definitely will be putting it to work pretty soon. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Volvo Greater by Wood Meadow Farming. This can be found under the Mist category. It has a starting price of $56,000, 420 horsepower with a top speed of 31 miles per hour. Now the only option is a logo, and there's a few different ones. Along with this, it does come with some plows, which can be found under the Mist category, with the greater right and the left, and they are color changeable. As we do a full walk around on this grader, you guys can see this is made for plowing. We got a plow mount up front, both wings on the side, but this is a pretty sweet grader. There's overall a ton of detail on it. Once we hop here on the inside, we'll take a quick look here. We do have full strobes on this, which is pretty sweet. Look at those strobe lights. Really do like those quite a lot. All of the lights do work here on it. When you press X, the sides will fold down there, which is great. And this is also mouse controlled. So awesome grader by Wood Meadow Farming. On the interior, we do have a pretty nice interior. Really do like the visibility out of the grader, but overall one great grader, and it's going to be good for plowing some roadways and country roads. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Case tractor. It can be found under the large tractor category. Has a starting price of $231,000 and 288 horsepower. We'll take a quick look here at the different wheel brands, different ones. So many options here on it. PTO or weights up front, fenders or no fenders, and it just kind of goes on. You could get front loader attachment, different engines, and you could actually have a little bit of other options as well. As we do a full walk around on it, you guys can see this is one sweet tractor. It's a Case 270 CVX. This thing looks awesome. Once we hop here on the inside, you guys can see it is pretty sweet. Now there is a mouse controlled option, which is that top kind of sunroof there, which is awesome. Really do like that. That does kind of give some air into the cab, but this is pretty cool. Beacon lights, all the lights work on this. Travel speed of 34 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. Definitely gets you from farm to farm. This is awesome on the inside. Just look at the detailed, so much detail here. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a logging trailer. You guys can see it's an Arctic logging trailer found under the forestry equipment. Now we do have the front part for $13,000 and the back part for $13,000. So you guys can see one very nice setup. They are color changeable. They are very nice. Just look at the quality, a ton of detail, a ton of textures, and I really do like it quite a lot. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Cat logging machine. This can be found under the forestry machines. Has a starting price of $230,000, and there's two different ones. We have the leveler, and we also do the loader, which is pretty cool. And there's just a few decals. 675 horsepower. That's quite a lot of power, you guys can see. It's a Cat 325D FM. So this is pretty sweet. Now this actually fully folds forward, which is an interesting design, maybe for maintenance, which is awesome. But let's kind of take a quick look here, you guys can see fully rotates, and we'll take a look here at the camera view. So we got a nice camera view on the inside, we got another one on the inside, and we got a few extra ones as well. Now this is for loading up trucks with piles and piles of logs. Overall, you guys can see it's one sweet one. Really do like it. A ton of detail. And I definitely want to bring back the logging series, so you guys might be seeing that coming up. Last up, we'll be taking a look here at some placeable mods. In the store, they can be found under the placeable category. Under miscellaneous, we have a fire hydrant and the placeable dealership. Under decoration, we do have some patio pavers, a few ramps, and also we do have a few gates. Up first, we'll take a look here at the gates. You just walk up to them, open them. You guys can see it's a pretty simple, old, classic design here for these gates, which is awesome. Up next, we'll take a look here at the patio pavers. So these look to be concrete here, while these have a nice texture on it, which is pretty sweet. And there is one more big patio block, but it's a little too big to kind of place here. And we do have the fire hydrant, pretty American. Really do like that. And up last, we do have this new dealership. You guys can see this thing looks pretty sweet, very, very big. We do have nice big glass doors here. Just look at this, a full desk, a welcome center there, and actually, I'm not sure if we could go on the inside. We actually have a sliding door here. Look at this. This is pretty sweet. So we have this entire back area here with some service area over here. You guys can see that's awesome. Toolboxes, working lifts. Really do like that quite a lot. And we do have working lights in the entire building. That's pretty helpful. And finally, we do have 2 service garage doors here, which is awesome. Now on this side, we do have one big door here and another one there. So overall, some pretty sweet mods we looked at here today. Go check out all of the mods, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.